Hi there. If you're ready to quit alcohol for good, then this program is for you. If you're ready to have a healthy body, to gain self-confidence and lots more energy, then you should be doing this program. If you've tried before to quit alcohol and failed, if you've tried to do it alone, then this is for you. And if you're not sure if you can do it, then this program is for you. I want you to understand something. My clients get 100% results. Yes, 100% of my clients succeed in letting go of alcohol, not just for 1 week, 1 month, or 3 months. They give it up for good. This is not normal, is it? And I'm sure you've never heard of another program with such amazing results. My program has a proven process to take you through and full support as its secret weapon. I know my clients inside out, and I get to the real core of the issue and remove it quickly. The clients that I work with are also ready. They know that they're done. They know that alcohol is affecting many areas of their life, including their relationships, their health, their wealth, and their confidence. Alcohol is dragging them down. So this is not like any other program or therapy you've heard of before. There's no fluff, there's no filler. There's just a wonderful process, an easy process that gets you 100% free from alcohol quickly and easily. This program works because it's not just about kicking alcohol. This program is about understanding what's holding you back in many areas of your life. It's about understanding what lies beneath the alcohol addiction that you've been experiencing. And often there's many other symptoms or areas of your life that are suffering because of this alcohol use. Not only health, but your mental health too. So a lot of people come to me not only with a drinking problem, but with anxiety, depression, chronic fatigue, and other chronic illnesses. So this program's not just about kicking alcohol, it's about helping yourself to feel better, to transform your life so that you get to live the life of your dreams. I've worked with CEOs, with business owners, with mums and dads, with students, with grandparents, and everybody gets amazing results. So like I said, it's more than just a program about quitting alcohol. It's a holistic look at all the areas of your life, mind, body, and soul, and ways to improve them and let alcohol go and connect with yourself, get curious with yourself, and rediscover what an amazing person that you are. So this program is going to show you how to remove alcohol from your life for good and forever. It's going to get to the core of the problem very, very quickly. You're going to stop today, not gradually, not next month, not next year, but right now. This process is really empowering. It's not a disempowering process that makes you feel like a victim or makes you feel like there's something wrong with you. I understand that there's always a reason that drives the drinking habit, and we get to that reason and then we let that reason go so you feel so empowered. It improves all your relationships in your life, including the relationship you have with yourself. That's why we get 100% results. Because this process is about you coming back to yourself, committing to yourself, rediscovering yourself. You get the opportunity to revamp your health. We look at food and exercise plans to help you really reach your optimal health very quickly. And of course, a really positive side effect from that is that you will lose weight easily. We get to understand how to eliminate stress in your life and be fully in control of your thoughts and the urges and the desires that are destructive. Basically, we're going to make alcohol invisible to you and banish the craving so you don't even think about it. It's just not something that comes into your conscious awareness. You get amazing support and accountability from people who fully understand you and support you every step of the way. What we do know is that traditional methods don't work and can often make you feel worse because they make you feel like you're broken or that there's something wrong with you. We're ditching the habit and we're going to replace it with magical changes that will happen in your life when you remove alcohol. You're going to let go of so much guilt and shame. You're going to say goodbye to the cravings. And you're going to understand how you get to see, feel, and believe that a beautiful life is available to you, that you are worthy of that life and you deserve to have that life. You see, I know alcohol addiction all too well. It nearly ruined my family as I've seen how sneaky it can be. I'm going to share with you what's really going on emotionally when you want to numb your own pain or stress, and the real reason you drink and how to say goodbye to it. And what's really going on with your life and your relationships, even if you're still in denial. And I'm sure there's so much guilt and shame around your drinking habits and all the behaviors that have got you to that place. I know what alcohol can really do because I've seen it, I've felt it, I've experienced it. My whole world nearly came crashing down. I was riddled with anxiety, never knowing when the next binge was going to happen because I was living with someone in the grips of alcohol dependency. When I'd hear that bottle crack open, I'd know that today I was going to be having to walk on eggshells because I wouldn't know what was coming next. I was living with an alcoholic who didn't realize they were one. The denial was thick. So I know how you feel. And this is how I began my journey to helping you kick this habit, so you never have to be dependent on alcohol ever again. And in this process, I've realized that alcohol dependency comes in so many different shapes and forms. And I'm sure you identify with this too. Maybe you're a binge drinker and you lose control when there's no off switch. Maybe it's just a bottle or two of wine every few days. Maybe you can't wait till 5 p.m. every single day, and it's the first thing you start thinking about after you've had your breakfast. Maybe you're in that place where you're thinking, it's not that bad. I can control it. I know how to do this. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not like them. So if you know you are just done with alcohol, if you know you want to get your life and control back, if you know you want to have access to a program that gets you 100% results, you are in the right place. You know when you've hit that limit, don't you? And now when you understand that, and you understand that alcohol has a hold over you, you want to let it go. You deserve to let it go because you understand alcohol is holding you hostage. You realize your confidence is around your ankles. You're bogged down with so many feelings of guilt and secrecy and shame and confusion. And the cycle just goes on and on until your self-worth is at an all-time low, all because of something that comes out of a bottle and the resulting impacts of that. You know you use it to hide from and avoid how you feel. But that doesn't make it any easier to stop, and it doesn't get rid of the overwhelm you feel on a daily basis. And you hear yourself saying, how did I get to this point? Who am I? What's even wrong with me? There's something wrong with me. I must be broken. I know that there's nothing wrong with you. And a label won't make you feel any better anyway. Your self-talk isn't helping the situation either. And this is something we start on immediately in the program. I get you help understanding how important the words and the pictures are that you use every single day in your own mind. When my clients come to me, they tell me that they're an alcoholic, they've got a drinking problem, they've got an addiction, they use alcohol to manage their stress, they're drinking in an unhealthy way, they can't stop drinking, they're a habitual drinker, they're a binge drinker, they lose control when they drink, and once they start, they can't stop, they don't have an off switch, and they can't relax without alcohol. Do you identify with this? Have you thought these things before? Often my clients also tell me how stressed they are, how bored they are, how alone they feel, and how stuck and empty they feel. And often they feel deep senses of guilt, shame, they feel lost, empty, sad, they feel like they're in pain, they feel like they hate themselves, they feel deeply overwhelmed, and usually they feel depressed and anxious because of the side effects of this drinking and this negative internal dialogue. That self-talk does not help the situation. And you're soon going to learn that you don't need to be scared of letting alcohol go and who you'll be without it. I'm sure you start to ask yourself questions like, can I even do this for myself? How will I calm myself down? How will I manage my stress? How will I feel good without alcohol? What will my life look like if I don't have alcohol in my life? But the real question is, if you don't let it go, what's it going to do to your life? More self-loathing, more secrecy, and more lack of confidence. In this program, you're going to know exactly how to self-calm, how to get to sleep without alcohol, and how to deal with anything that life throws at you, all without alcohol. I give you real tools, actionable steps to follow so that you can be free of alcohol for good from today. Instead of looking in the mirror at your tired face or your weight gain and saying hurtful things to yourself, imagine when you wake up with boundless energy and all the cravings are gone. You feel proud, you feel grounded, you feel happy with the person that you are. What would this mean for your job? For your relationships with your friends, with your family, with your partner, with your children? What would it mean for you to be back to your real self? What would it mean if you could trust yourself again, when you're feeling confident with who you are? Imagine just for a second that you actually loved yourself, and you could easily cope with life without it. So you're probably asking yourself, how do we make alcohol invisible? Well, using my proven system that I've created, we can do exactly that. And it's a combination of a rapid transformational therapy, which is hypnotherapy, and mind mastery conscious work. Rapid transformational therapy gets to the root cause, and we get to change the meaning you associate to alcohol. You get to understand the emotional wounding and the trauma and the patterns of behavior that you've developed that drive you to drink. The Mind Mastery section of the program helps you understand how to rule your mind instead of your mind ruling you. And then we look at ways to revamp your mind, body, and soul, your physical health, following specific processes that you can integrate into your lifestyle every single day so that you don't fall back down the hole of needing alcohol to numb, avoid, and hide from your pains. I want you to understand that you can't heal what you don't understand. So when you understand what's driving the issue unconsciously, then you get to release that issue for good. It can be that simple and easy. At least it is for my clients. But take it from me, someone who has helped hundreds of people transform from stuck to empowered in record time. I do know that it is difficult to do it alone. The more you beat up on yourself, the more you try and fail alone, the worse you will feel. Compassion, understanding, support, and accountability that you'll get in this program will help you believe in yourself and kick alcohol for good. And you don't need to spend a bomb. This program is a one-stop shop that deals with all aspects of the addiction. You get to cleanse your body, you get in control of your mind and the urges and emotions that led you to this place. You get to create the lifestyle that you want for yourself, and all your relationships will change easily and quickly. And it doesn't need to take months in therapy or rehab. You don't need long, boring therapy and more labels of what is wrong with you. You need confidential support and, most of all, understanding and empowerment, using a process that works 100% of the time. So what can you do about this now? Because I understand time is of the essence. You are done with alcohol, but you've been feeling stuck and lost in waves of self-loathing and self-hatred. And if you know alcohol is affecting your relationships, you are hurting yourself. So it's time we talked. And if you feel like your mental health and your physical health is being affected, it's time we talked. If you want to get back in control of your life and have energy, self-love, and the freedom you deserve, you believe, and I know that it's really possible for you, we need to talk. You're probably thinking, Sarah, this is going to be hard. But if you think that it's not going to be hard, it's not going to be hard. It's faster and easier than you think. Why? Because we get to the core of the real issue. You get freedom from your past hurts, and we create a sense of peace and harmony that will stay with you for life. The tools that you're going to learn in this program are yours to keep forever, so that when life happens, when stress happens, you're going to navigate your way out of those situations easily with effortless grace, and you're never going to need alcohol again. You get 100% to be alcohol free. You get to become the most confident version of yourself yet. Being alcohol free means that you're going to dramatically improve your sense of self-worth and self-esteem. Plus, you get to trust yourself. You get to make good decisions for yourself and truly accept and love yourself from within. In this program, I give you exactly what you want for yourself. It's important that I understand exactly what outcome you want for yourself and how that looks to you. I'm not there to give you what I think you need. You very precisely and accurately tell me what you want for yourself. We are all different, and we all want and need different things to feel happy, complete, and whole. So when you're working with me on a one-on-one basis, you get to tell me, you get to dream big and create the life you deserve and you know you want to have. Feeling confident, feeling proud, feeling empowered, and free from the guilt and the shame and the burden you've been carrying around with you for so long. I can hear you thinking over in your head, my problem really isn't that bad. But you're here and you're listening to this video right now. Maybe you haven't been diagnosed as an alcoholic because you think alcoholics have a bottle of vodka under their bed and they hit that as soon as they wake up every morning. And you're probably thinking, what if it doesn't work? What if it's too hard? What if I can't do it? I'll end up feeling worse. I know that's probably a scary realization for you, but what I do know is that this program does work and you can do it, and it's not hard because it's easy. This program also is not expensive. After 1 month, you will have already recovered the cost of your alcohol addiction, and you won't need to spend any more money. You'll get to spend your money on things you love to do, on things you enjoy doing, on things that make you feel fulfilled and empowered and in love with yourself and your life. This program's going to prove to you what alcohol is costing you, and instead you get to invest in yourself. The good news is that this program costs less than your habit. You might feel like you can't do this alone because you've failed before. Well, you don't have to do it alone. We are here to support you 24/7. We've got your back. Confidentially, we are here to make sure that this program works for you. And you might think, well, I've tried other programs and they didn't work. You don't need long AA sessions, you don't need long therapy sessions, and you don't need to go cold turkey alone. Even if you've managed to stop successfully alone before and picked it up again, we need to get to the core of the issue and remove it fast. And that's where we come in. We cure it for good so that you don't end up getting stuck back down that rut or down that hole. Once you sign up for this program, whether you're doing the DIY version or you're going to work with myself or one of my team, you'll immediately get access to everything you need to stop drinking for good. This is a self-led program that you get to start immediately. If you're doing the DIY version, you do the whole thing immediately on your own. If you're working with us on a one-on-one basis, then you self-lead the first few modules and you get to work with us to support you specifically for exactly the outcome you're looking for yourself. You get to understand and know what is driving the problem, including understanding your past hurts and your wounding and the patterns of behavior that have driven you to drink. You're going to get your freedom back, free from the bondages that have been holding you down. And you're going to feel better and look better than you've ever done before. You're going to love and appreciate yourself and see that your life is a beautiful life and you feel full of fulfillment, empowerment, and self-appreciation. We've worked with hundreds of clients wanting to stop drinking, and we've helped them get radical results. And here is what I know to be true. Alcohol is not your friend. Alcohol will never make anything you are dealing with easier or better. Alcohol can take away everything that truly matters to you. It'll take away your physical health, your mental and emotional health. It'll ruin your relationships, and it'll certainly diminish your wealth. Alcohol will keep you in the bondages of shame, secrecy, guilt, and loneliness. And I know you deserve more than that. It's time to set yourself free. It's time to look inside of yourself and find the peace that you want, feeling calm, relaxed, and fulfilled every single day. Find fulfillment and joy and have so much fun in your life. Be full of energy and motivation to do what you want to do, living your best life. Feel really connected and have loving relationships that make you feel valued, and have freedom from your past hurts. Within a week of starting this program, I'm sure people will be walking up to you asking what has changed. They're going to see the shift within you very quickly, and you're going to feel on a daily sense that thrill and excitement and elation for life. What's involved in the program and why we know we get results. Once you get inside the program, you're going to understand very quickly the reasons why you drink and get immediate relief. You're going to get powerful tools and exact processes to follow to help you unlearn the unhelpful and destructive patterns that you've been in for a long time. You're going to gain life-changing wisdom about yourself and how to navigate challenges in the future. And if you work with us on a one-on-one basis, you're going to get a personalized, bespoke support and guidance because we understand everyone is different and we are all ultimately need and want different things for ourselves. So we're going to give you exactly what you need and want for yourself. And in that process, you're going to get the opportunity to release the past hurts and emotional wounds and give yourself the freedom to live the life you deserve. I don't believe you need to spend years in therapy talking about your past hurts, wounds, and traumas, because this just keeps you stuck. Yes, we need to understand that process and leave it in the past. The most important and fastest way to heal is to focus on what you do want, to have hope and positivity for the future. Transformational hypnotherapy session to remove the problem for good. You can either do this on your own in a do-it-yourself program kit, or you can have one-on-one support with myself or one of my team. You get 30 days of recordings, reminders, and support on how you get to program your mind to think better thoughts so that you get to live a better life. You get powerful coaching so that you can take daily actions on recreating your life. You get to revamp your health with a health and weight loss program to support you as you let go of alcohol, and you get 24/7 support from myself or one of my team. So start today. You can do this. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to live the life of your dreams. Book a call, a free confidential call with myself or one of my team, and we can get you into the program and get you living the life you deserve.